Kathy has that.
No,
Kathy,
man.
Kathy is the wingman of board games, dude. She has them all. I swear, Kathy's
I
awesome.
love reading the rule book that comes with it. Like,
Oh yeah.
um, there's like, oh man, there's house rules. There's Rando Cardrician. Every round, pick one random white card from the pile and place it into play. This card belongs to an imaginary player named Rando Cardrician, and if he wins the game, all players go home in a state of everlasting shame.
Yes.
Happy ending. When you're ready to end the game, play the Make a Haiku black card. This is the official ceremonial ending of a good game of Cards Against Humanity. Note: haikus don't need to follow the 5-7-5 form. They just have to be read dramatically. Never have I ever. At any time, players may discard cards that they don't understand, but they must confess their ignorance to the group and suffer the resulting humiliation.
I love it.
So, like, say, uh, someone, like, I'm looking through my cards now. Say they don't understand something like, uh, oh my god, who the fuck did this to my cards? Jesus. They're like all like black to white. Like, say somebody doesn't understand the meaning of like the wonders of the Orient, then they have to like, be like, okay, I give this card up, I don't know what it means. Wheaton's Law. Each round, the card czar, which is like the person like who's like picks the card, draws
Yeah.
two black cards, chooses the one he or she prefers to play, and puts the other at the bottom of the black card pile. That's like one house rule you can do. Rebooting the universe. At any time, players may trade in an awesome point to return as many white cards as they like to the deck and to draw back 10. Which, like, the awesome point is like the black card that you accumulate. Packing Heat. For pick 2s, all players draw an extra card before playing the hand to open up more options. Uh, there's this one. Instead of passing clockwise, the roll of like the cards as are passes the winner of the previous round.
Nice. So basically, that person cannot win more than one round at a time.
Pretty much. There's Smooth Operator. If a player slips a card from his or her hand into the conversation without anyone noticing, he or she can trade it in for an awesome point. If the player is called out, he or she loses an awesome point. If this rule is confusing, you're taking the game too seriously. Tiebreaker. If the card czar can't decide between two white cards, he or she may declare a tiebreaker. In the event a tiebreaker, the more conventionally attractive player wins.
Conventionally attractive. Oh, I mean that's always I always lose that then. Jeez.
Yeah, pretty much. Chubby Bunny. Players crumple up their winning cards and keep them in their mouths as awesome points. We're not doing that because I'm not ruining my cards.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday. Players play Cards Against Humanity while wearing their mother's underpants.
Oh jeez. I don't want to wear parachutes.
Hard mode. Players play Cards Against Humanity while raising 4 kids dealing with chronic back pain and waiting table at Chili's. Bonus for added challenge, try being gay or black.
Jesus Christ.
Russian roulette. The card czar takes out a revolver. He or she places one bullet at random in the cylinder, spins it, and closes it. The card czar holds the gun to his or her head and pulls the trigger. If the card czar survives, he or she defiantly places the gun in the center of the table and eyes the other players, challenging them to pick up the gun if they're man enough. The card czar wins an awesome point.
You get one awesome point for attempting suicide.
Pretty much.
I would love to see
Hail to
that
the
game
chief.
live.
A player may earn an awesome point at any time by announcing candidacy for and successfully earn an awesome point at any time by announcing candidacy for and successfully becoming the President of the United States of America.
Jeez.
Just imagine we get a president who's like, yeah, this is for appointing cards against humanity. Race to the moon. All players begin masturbating immediately. Then what happens? Smoke opium and play Cards Against Humanity. Great idea. That's all it says.
I've already done that.
Wait for Godot. At the start of the game, instead of drawing a hand, players stare at the pile of white cards. After an indeterminate amount of time, the players move their gaze to the pile of black cards. The game doesn't begin. How can it begin? It has already ended. In the gloom, the players shift their cloudy gaze from pile to pile. Is it a trick of the light? Do the black cards and white cards seem to converge in an indistinguishable grayness? Mote by mote, dust settles on the cards. Nobody accumulates awesome points. Nobody wins. Listen to the cry of a woman in labor at the hour of giving birth. Look at the dying man struggle at his last extremity, and then tell me whether something that begins and ends thus could be intended for enjoyment.
Oh my god.
Cards Against Humanity do's and don'ts. Do reread all or part of the black card with each white card. When all else fails, I can always masturbate to Harry Potter erotica. I can always masturbate to women in yogurt commercials. I can always masturbate to bees. Well, two of those are true. Don't just rattle off white cards like a Taco Bell order. When all else fails, I can masturbate to figgy pudding, being a motherfucking sorcerer, Morgan Freeman's voice, anyone else, like, stuff like that. Do discuss why you chose the card. You chose allow the rounds to become conversations. I chose Roadhead because I appreciate my whatever commitment to the act. What the fuck? I'm so confused. Don't think
You're
all
taking the
penis
game too
jokes are the
seriously.
same. Don't think all penis jokes are the same. Each one is a unique snowflake. The fuck? Our favorite Google search terms that got people to cardsagainsthumanity.com. These are real searches performed by real people. Card games for white people. Does Shaquille O'Neal have a micro penis? Girls eating girls. Poo-poos and poop and boobs. Gymnastics butt spray. How to shave a profoundly handicapped young man. Penis party and taco farts. My farts smell like the inside of a super soaker.
Ew.
Guy loses a card game and gets handjob. Middle Eastern nipples fort play wedding night. Darth Vader dolphin pterodactyl surprise. Those are real searches that get you to cardsagainsthumanity.com. Disclaimer, Cards Against Humanity is a work of satire. Please address all complaints and legal threats to former Vice President Dick Cheney, the American Enterprise Institute in Washington, D.C. Oh my gosh. Sick of the game? Want more cards? Buy an expansion pack. Each has 100 new cards and 12 blank cards. Cards Against Humanity by itself, 500 cards. Versus, like all the other ones, way over 1,000 cards. Cards Against Humanity by itself doesn't include blank cards. It includes blank cards for your shitty inside jokes. Cards Against Humanity, you already gave us your money. You can still give us more money. You can download the cards for free on our website. You cannot download cards for free on our website. Not enough penis jokes. Too many penis jokes. Does not contain reference to Matthew McConaughey. Contains one reference to Matthew McConaughey. Boring cards were written boring cards written before we discovered LSD. Holy shit, my fingers are green! Includes all base character classes, as the druid and assassin classes plus ruins. Spits, swallows, flammable, inflammable, hit me baby one more time, toxic, can be used as a flotation device. You single-handedly landed the plane. 1987 to 1990, Scottie Pippen. 1990 to 1993, Scottie Pippen. The moon landing was a hoax. Bush did 9/11. Your father never loved you. You have a bigger penis than your father. Loves you for your money. Loves you for who you are. You run a guy over. He was Hitler. What the fuck? This is such an entertaining book to read. Oh man. Oh jeez.
This fucking circle's ridiculous.
What's that?
So I ran from Greasy Grove, behind Greasy Grove, like between the Greasy Grove and Snobby behind that mountain. I ran from behind that mountain through Snobby Shores all the way to the middle of Anarchy Acres, and the circle on the closest side to me is touching the end of Tomato Town. And it goes halfway into the ocean, so I've literally ran across the entire Fortnite map, and I'm still running. I'm at Anarchy Acres right now, and I've literally have just ran out of the storm, and I'm still running right now.
Oh my gosh. Are you okay? Do I need to call you an ambulance?
Well, it's like top 15, and I got 3 kills right now, so it's like a man with a dream at this point. Like.
No, but I'm gonna like before that night I'm gonna buy like all the expansions and the bigger blacker like box.
Hell yeah.
That way we can have like a lit Cards Against Humanity game. Oh man, so many cards, Jesus. I even love like the seal of authenticity doesn't even say Cards Against Humanity.
What does it say?
Hang on, let me look at it. I just remember like looking at it like a while ago and it not saying Cards Against Humanity. It's on the back. 100% genuine, crads against blablanity.
Hot Christmas.
I drink to forget alcoholism.
Jesus Christ. I hate when I'm drunk. I'm gonna drink so I can't drink anymore.
No, plus if we have like, you know, if we have Brendan, we have like Theo, like you, me, if we can get like Kathy to go, like we could have like a pretty lit like, you know, 6-player game of Cards Against Humanity. Oh shit, I just realized I gotta throw my weed away. Cause I don't want my mom to be like helping me pack and like for it to like fall out. Plus it's like, this shit's like fucking 3 years old. So it's like probably like lost its potency. That and I just don't even smoke anymore really, so it's pointless for me to have it. I could probably get like Theo to like ask off and like help us move that day too. If you want.
Oh hell yeah.
Just, you know, extra help is extra help, right?
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, there's freaking rum like stuck to these cards right now. Jesus.
Oh my god.
It's from when I was at Nick's house, and we did the whole, like, every time you win, you take a shot. And let me tell you, that was fun, but with only playing with 4 people, I was getting pretty fucking drunk. I mean, with, like, 7 people, though, or whatever, it'll actually be a little bit better. But no, we'll buy like, you know. We'll or I will probably, like, I'll have my sister buy it for me or something. Like, get like freaking $200 in booze. Like, I'll give her money and I'll send her in with a list. We'll get like all the good shit.
Yeah, I got contacts on the outside too, might just.
I just use my sister.
That works as well.
Cause like not only will I have her get us like, you know, like stuff for that night, I'll have her get us like, you know, hard lemonade to keep in the fridge and shit. There's this new like alcoholic sparkling water that I want to try. Seems pretty good.
I'm really tired right now, but I'm in the top 5, so I'm actually gonna have to try now.
Jesus.
This guy's trash. I was trying to fight me right now. Fucking idiot. Who do you think you're honestly fucking with right now? Like, you're actually gonna sit there and try to fight me?
Oh man. I'm like so hyped right now, dude. I just wish that like honestly, dude, if I had the money right now, like we'd be moving in like next week.
Oh, trust me. It'd be
But like
awesome.
I simply like I'm not prepared right now.
It's okay, man.
Like I just like what is it? I need to get my car, which again is gonna happen Monday. But at the same time, I also need to like I'd say save as much money as you can now, because we're gonna whenever we sign like the lease or whatever, we're gonna have to probably put down like first and last month's rent. I think is what they require. So it's gonna be like, you know, 700 each that we're gonna need to put down.
Yeah, I'll try
But
to
since
save
they
this.
are like lower end apartments, they may not like require certain stuff.
Well, as I was saying, my apartment, whenever we get moved in here, only required first month's rent for security deposit.
Yeah. Well, it'll be whatever happens, really. But yeah, no. So like, that's still like, I mean, you still should probably save just so like, you know, you have enough for like, you know, uh, first month bills and stuff. But no, I also have, you know, uh, I've got like Netflix and Hulu, like too.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
What?
I just won, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, nice.
From a fucking
Solo?
semi-auto snipe from 180 miles or 180 meters away.